Chapter 14, Kelsie's Point of View. As soon as Victor disappears with Amy, my attention turns to the opaque glass on the table. Seeing the blue aura along with her pale complexion should have been enough confirmation. I just need to know what's in the container. I may not be any good at reading auras, but when you put 2 and 2 together, it still adds up to 4. In my case, it would be nice if my math is off. Before I can lift the glass, Amy appears at the table. What the hell is she doing here? Her hand swipes up the objects. You don't want to do that, sweetheart. How is it any of your concern? Amy laughs, a harsh and brittle sound. Seriously, love? Mind your own business. Certain things shouldn't interest you. Her words have a sharp, bitter edge. She's pissing me off. Why is she poking her nose into Victor's life? The way I see it, you're the one who needs to mind her own business. Running the club, that's what you do, right? When it comes to Victor, I make it my business. You need to get out of here and leave him alone. I shake my head. The audacity. Listen, it's obvious we got off on the wrong foot. Let's try being friends. Her jaw clenches. There's a joke. No way in hell would we be friends. Just leave. You're not welcome here. Amy stands and takes a glass and bottle with her. I peer out through the glass wall and take in the frenetic scene below me. I force my vision to adjust to the harsh lights. The more I stare, the more I start to notice the truth. A rainbow of auras stand out over the dance floor. The predominant color, bright blue, surrounds the individuals bumping their way across the crowded space. And if I still have any doubts about the type of place I'm in, I get a visual confirmation. A blonde female moves her long hair off her neck, and a gaunt male sinks his fangs into her. He has his fill, and she drops at his feet. 2 employees come and carry her body away. Reality sinks in. These people are appetizers for preternatural creatures. The Temptation Club is a feeding den, and I shouldn't be here. I sit back on the sofa. What have I gotten myself into? Victor claims to like me, but for what? Does he plan on feasting off me tonight? Can that even happen between our species? Minutes pass by and Victor is still downstairs. I'm tempted to go looking for him when he suddenly shows up. Let's go, he announces. Thought we'd never leave, I declare and follow him back to the first floor. My eyes sweep over the array of bodies, human and vampires. The freak show between them is like watching supernaturals at an all-you-can-eat human buffet. It makes my skin crawl. A few other supernaturals are hanging out around the room. I wonder if this warped display disturbs anyone else. Thanks to council, Vamps and Lilin have delineated zones. Vampires are supposed to stay within the red light district near downtown. My kind occupies the northern half of town. Supposedly, it helps to preserve the supply of humans since we both prey on the same victims. All this division between our species comes from a distinct difference. Vampires are made, and Lilin are bred. No matter how hard we try, my kind can't turn a human into Lilin. As Cash puts it, we're demon lovers, no real harm. Vampires, on the other hand, feast on humans and won't hesitate to turn them. Forget all the books and Hollywood stories. Vampires aren't here to fall in love with humans. They're simply a meal. Victor and I cut across the crowded dance floor. The curly-haired female I saw earlier steps into my path. Leaving so soon, Cher? She drawls. Excuse me, I say and attempt to keep moving. Her hand darts out and lands on my arm. Do we offend you? Edwina, stop it, Victor shouts. We're leaving. Let her be. The creepy she-vamp isn't dismayed. She stares me down, and her canines lower. Victor is a terrible host. My name's Edwina Devereaux, and you are? Edwina's voice reminds me of a comic book villain whose name escapes me. Lena went to a Halloween party one year dressed like her. She had this cat suit. Catwoman is a perfect description for Edwina's raspy voice. Victor tells her, "You had your fun for one night. Leave her alone, or you can deal with me." Edwina drops her hand. "I'll be keeping my eyes on you, dear girl. Do yourself a favor and don't come back here." A cold sensation presses against my lower back. I turn toward it and discover Victor's hand. Well, that answers any remaining questions I have about him. He pushes me through the crowd. Before we reach the edge of the dance floor, a giant with shoulder-length hair blocks our escape. The The pulsing lights make his straight blonde mane appear nearly white. My heart stops when I see the black aura. Strobe lights bounce off his chartreuse eyes. A reaper, commonly known as the personal assassins for my kind. Succubi and reapers, however, like to maintain a quiet association. "Victor!" the guy shouts over the music. "Nathan!" The two beings fist bump and then briefly hug. Victor claims to not be a people person, but he is quite the popular vampire. "We need to hang out later. I won't be in town long," Nathan says. His odd eyes, framed by a pair of glasses, rake over me. "You remind me of someone I've done business with." Without warning, Victor slides a cold arm around my waist and pulls me close. I wonder which is more disconcerting, the chilly sensation or Nathan's comment. "I don't think so," I respond. "Most likely Nathan has done business with my mother. We've never met." Victor answers with a brief laugh. "Lay off my date. We'll get together some other time. The lady and I have plans." The behemoth's gaze stays fixed on me as he quips, "Lucky you." His hollow words grip my heart and make me feel sad. Mom has told me stories about reapers. Their existence is emptier than any vampires. They travel the world, ending the lives of humans and some supernaturals, never enjoying happiness or finding love. Reapers are under contract with death because of some wrongdoing in their previous lives. Once their servitude is done, they are banished to hell for all eternity. A few fortunate souls are given a pardon and allowed to go to heaven instead. "Right, catch you later," Victor replies. We leave Nathan on the dance floor and continue to the exit. Samson still guards the door. He nods at Victor and offers me a sneer. I guess I should count myself lucky that I only had to hear a few insults and endure a smattering of frosty looks. The interminable pulse follows us into the crisp night air. I pull my jacket closer as we walk to the car. But the best thing that can happen now is a quick goodnight and my return to Lena's house.